Hello. Hopefully you can see that. Wow. I thought I would spend the evening with my new crystal. A couple of people have asked what it is. It's an amethyst geode, they call it. Geode, amethyst geode. Millions of years old. As far as I know, how they're formed is when there's a volcano, when there's an eruption, you get pockets of air, and basically that's what that is. So you get this pocket of air, and then it cools down, and this pocket of air remains. Over millions of years, moisture finds its way into the crevice, and it forms a crystal, or crystals, lots of crystals, millions of crystals, and in this case, millions of years old and millions of crystals. So it's absolutely amazing. How do I feel about it now? I've had it for like 5 or 6 hours now, something like that. Boiling hot day. I was going to spend the day outside really, which I did to a degree, but I have to keep coming in and seeing my crystal. Yeah, it's quite crazy really. This is going to sound absolutely mad, but I'm saying it anyway. I feel that I'm sat here with my friend. There's a feeling, I feel that there's a friend here. What I mean by that is, before I got this crystal, if you walked in here, there's lots of objects, lots of things, there's a few Buddhas and a few crystals and my books, my art, myself, my dog, whatever, you know. So if you walked in here a day ago, obviously when you walk in here, if you come, hello Bode, hello darling, you would feel my energy. You would also feel my dog's energy. You wouldn't come away from that. Good boy. Oh, it's right on this side. I think I'm just going to move you. Sorry, Bodie just told me. Did you hear that? Nice little sing-song, wasn't it? How's that better? So, if you would have walked in here, you'd have felt me, you'd have felt Bodie, things like that. You wouldn't necessarily feel anything from a book. You wouldn't come in and feel anything from an ornament or whatever, but you would feel Bodhi, you'd feel his presence, his energy. You know, I think energy is perhaps electricity or a feeling, a vibe, you know, whatever. I just call it energy. And I think you'd walk in here, you'd feel my energy and you'd feel Bodhi's energy. What I'm feeling now is not people's energy, 3 people, but do you know what 3 things energies? Does that make any sense? Probably doesn't. What I mean is, obviously there's my energy. I am a life force. I am everything within this bungalow. My whole being kind of emanates from this bungalow really, you know. But also so does Bodhi. He's got a lovely little character, nice energy. You would feel that. But I think now when you walk in, you would also feel the energy from this crystal. This beautiful crystal. I absolutely love it. I've got a feeling it's going to move, probably to the bookshelf, probably. I think it would be happier there, I don't know. But for a night or 2, maybe we'll leave it there, we'll see what happens with it really. But yeah, it seems to have its own. It feels like a person, it feels like a friend, it feels like something that was always supposed to be, that connects probably us 3, me, the crystal, Bodhi, in whatever order that may be. That's how it feels. As I say, it sounds a bit weird, but yeah, that's just honest, that's how it feels to me anyway. The reason why it took about 20 years was, number one, they're very expensive, and mostly I wasn't really in a position to ever buy one. But the times that I was in a position to buy one, I never found one that just felt absolutely right. You know, they look beautiful and they feel lovely, and there's something special, something, an energy or something they emit, something. And I can go into a crystal shop and I see 20 of these for sale, if you're lucky. See 6 of these then for sale, and all 6 are absolutely lovely. And even though I had my money in my back pocket, I'd walk away with none. And that happened for years and years and years, until I spotted this one. And it was just absolutely right for me. In so many ways it's right for me, you know. I'm very well paid for the work that I do, so that's great, and that's a blessing that I am paid so well. So I've got additional money in my back pocket, really. But I've also, it was just the right crystal at the right time. You know, I could have let it go maybe, but no, I couldn't have. I couldn't have let it go. I couldn't. It needed to be with me, and I need to be with it. I love it. Just the feeling of it. I wish I could explain it better. I feel it touching me, going through me and around me. But when I put my hand towards it now, just there, I feel something. I feel drawn to it. I want to keep putting my hand in it. And when I do, my hand feels very warm. Very, very warm. Right now, I feel I could either go to sleep. I feel there's something from the crystal that goes up in my hands and up through me. That's how I feel. And again, don't know if that makes sense, but that's how I feel. Keep smiling at it. I love it. It does feel like a friend. It feels like it belongs. It feels like I belong to it. It belongs to me. You know. Oddly, I feel that I've got to protect it. I've got to look after it like a small child. It can't cross the road on its own, but it can cross the road with me carrying it. You know? That's how I feel. There's a vulnerability about it, maybe, I don't know. Who knows? I just feel that I need to take extra care, extra special care of it. I think it needed to be with me. Yeah, I love it. So I'm very, very happy. Very. I've probably only not smiled for 5 minutes of the day today. I feel very happy, very calm, very relaxed. And this evening, what I'm doing this evening, I'm going to turn all the lights off and what have you and just spend time with the crystal. I also, this evening, I want to do a meditation session, just 20 minutes or so, half an hour, whatever. Not sat here, I don't think. I'll probably sit on the sofa, which is where I normally would meditate. But I feel there's something in the air. It's absolutely amazing. It really is. There's only 2 of these, as far as I'm aware, in the world that could have lived with me. This is 21 inches tall. It weighs, I think it's 26 or 28 kilograms, which is something like 3 or 4 stone, which is why you struggle to lift it, you know. 3 or 4 stone might not sound like a lot, but when you're lifting it, it's like a dead weight. You're lifting it from the ground up. It's very, very heavy, especially earlier when I was on my knees. Yeah, I think it's 28 kilograms. It's 21 inches tall, I know that. There was that one, this one, my friend, and there is another one that I absolutely fell in love with at the same time. and I didn't know which one to go for. The other one's smaller and much, much lighter. It only weighs, I think it's 9 kilograms, which is, I'm not sure how many pounds that is really, but it's about 14 inches tall. So it's much, much smaller and much lighter. But the crystals in it are something else, absolutely amazing. They really are. I've got it saved, I've got it on my computer, I've got it saved, and even the photographs of it I've saved. I don't know why, but I have. I love it. The energy of that is something phenomenal. It really is, for such a small, not small I suppose, 14 inches, that's big, isn't it really, I suppose, over a foot. But this piece just works for me on whatever level I'm at. You know, I couldn't have had the smaller one. I could have, because I love it. But it's just right that I haven't got that one and I've got this one. And we become friends. It seems ridiculous really to have such a feeling. I love it. I absolutely love it. But to have such a feeling for something that, yeah, okay, it's millions of years old and it came out of the ground. It's nature. This is what nature does. Oh dear, I don't know. I love it. I love this. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it sounds weird, it sounds strange and what have you, but I think it was just meant to be. You know, luckily I've got this job, the job's well paid, the right crystal came up at the right time, and here we are. That's it. I might make another video another day, or I might not, I don't know. Just see how tonight goes really. I'm really interested to see how my evening now will go. Particularly the meditation session, because there's a vibe coming from this. You know I'm an old hippie and that's fine, but when people say, oh, there's the energy man from the land, and oh yeah, you go, yeah, whatever. This really is. This is a beautiful energy. It's powerful but beautiful. And powerful, I mean, right now I can feel something. If I didn't know that was there, if that was just in a cardboard box, I would think I'm going mad or whatever, because I've got this feeling that's just, it's like pulses, like waves, but not like whoosh whoosh or whatever. It's just gently through me and within me and all the way around in the room. Absolutely. My little dog's going to sleep on his sofa, so he's enjoying it as well. I think we'll both have a meditation session with my crystal, with my friend. Okay, thank you for listening, and be back when I'm back. Take care. Be well. Got to stand up now and walk over and turn the camera off. If I can stand. There we go. Right. Take care then, and be well. Ta-da.